Hey, what's happening everyone? I'm Sir James from Gamerfuzion.com, and in today's video I have another Destiny armor video for you. This time I'm here to show you guys the complete gear set known as Momentum. Now before we take a closer look, I do want to go ahead and explain how to acquire this armor, because a lot of people have been asking me about this. The only way to acquire this specific gear is by purchasing this book right here called the SRL Record Book of Volume 1, which you can purchase from Tess Everest, which will cost you 1,000 silver. In this case, that is $10. Inside the book will contain different categories and events, such as hitting 500 gates in Mars, which will reward you with the Warlock helmet. Completing 25 races will acquire the chest plate and things like that. Now do keep in mind that this armor too, which I want to show you guys, does not give you an advantage over other players in Sparrow racing. This is just like any other gear that you can get. The only difference is that it has a different look and design to it. And of course, if you complete the record book, you also get an exclusive emblem as well. But like I said, the Momentum armor, the shader, and Sparrow is only located if you buy the record book and complete the different events on this. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get to the armor, and here it is. Now, I would be showing you guys how this looks with different shader options, but the only thing that actually changes is the scarf up here, and I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys that right now. I mean, that's the only thing that really changes. So let's go ahead and start with the helmet. This is the Momentum helmet, and the perks that this has are the following. You have Infuse, the Increased Intellect and Discipline, Second Thought, Angel of Mercy, Air Control, and of course Invigoration. Next up are the Momentum gloves, which are pretty cool. The only thing that this has is known as fuel efficiency, which side boost will take less fuel. Next up is the Momentum defense chest plate, which has faster cooldown time, so it reduces your cooldown after your Sparrow is destroyed, which I'll show you guys in this video. You also have Momentum boots, which for these have Trick Master, so the amount of fuel you'll gain from performing tricks is increased, which will help, allow you to use boosts more. And this right here, Racer Scarf, is something that you could acquire without having to buy the record book. This, and of course the ones for the Warlock and Titan and stuff, that you could acquire without having to pay any microtransactions, because these will drop randomly in the actual race. I've actually gotten about like 6 or 7 of these, but now I'm down to 3, because I'm actually going to be using these to break them down for legendary marks. And that's pretty much about it. Now, a couple interesting things about this is that the gauntlets, chest, and boots, you could actually give and switch between all 3 of your characters, meaning that this portion right here, the gauntlets all the way to the boots, are not exclusive to one character. So if I transfer all this to my Warlock, it's going to be the same thing, and my Warlock could wear this without having any restrictions at all. Same thing for the Titan, and I'll show you guys what the Warlock gear will look like in just a few minutes. Now, the other thing you probably notice is that this has flashy lights on it. Interesting thing about this is that if I wear another piece of armor that is not Momentum, the lights will stop working. So if I switch this to Helm of the Jade Rabbit, as you can see, the lights are not there anymore. If I switch this to, let's say for example, Bright Shield, still no lights. Now if I go back to the Momentum helmet, the lights are now working. Same thing with the gauntlet. If I change the gauntlet to something different, the lights will not work, but if I go back to Momentum, the lights will now work again. So I thought that was pretty cool. The other thing about this armor that makes this really cool is if you're actually on the Sparrow, which is why I'm on the moon right now instead of the tower, has some cool perks. So first off, let me go ahead and summon my Sparrow. And just to show you guys what the Sparrow will look like, there you guys go, matches your outfit quite well. So what makes this cool? Well, first off, if you take a look at the dead center on the back, and right now I'm going to hit the brakes on my Sparrow. As you can see, that lights up red, indicating that I'm braking. Now, if I go to the left, you're going to see basically a turn signal on my back. Now, if I go to the right, same thing. Left, right, and brake. So pretty cool. Now let's go ahead and destroy my Sparrow. As you can see, cooldown's a lot faster. Now I could use my Sparrow once again. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, this armor is exclusive if you buy the record book from Tess Everest. This does not give you an overall advantage over other players during the race because everyone is equal in their own way. And that's pretty much about it. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. But until then, I am Sir James on Gamerfuzion.com, where we empower your gaming.